But the actual negotiations told a very different story. The Americans sent a team to London to audit Britain's finances, not to understand them, to strip them. The lead negotiator was Henry Morgenthau, and his instructions were explicit. Britain had to prove it had sold everything before America would provide a single dollar of aid. Everything, every asset, every investment, every holding in every corner of the globe. The British negotiators were stunned. They tried to explain that selling assets during a war meant accepting fire sale prices. They tried to explain that these investments generated income that Britain would need after the war to buy food and rebuild. The Americans didn't care. The message was clear. You want help? Empty your pockets first. And so Britain did. They sold off American Viscose, a massive industrial company worth over $100 million for half its value. They liquidated steel companies, chemical plants, pharmaceutical firms. Assets that British investors had built over decades were sold in weeks to American buyers who knew Britain had no choice but to accept whatever price was offered. But the most devastating deal wasn't about money. It was about power. Britain needed destroyers to fight German submarines. Roosevelt agreed to provide 50 old destroyers, relics from World War I, that were sitting in mothballs. In exchange, Britain gave the United States 99-year leases on naval bases spanning from Newfoundland to the Caribbean. Think about that arithmetic. 50 obsolete ships in exchange for a military footprint that would project American power for a century.